Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In Liam's sanitarium room, the nanny tells Hope and Steffi she has to check his vitals, but not before prompting him to wake up and open his eyes. The nanny tells him he may be suitable to hear also and that his vitals are stable. She leaves and Steffi and Hope go over Bill being the reason Liam is there. Bridget joins Hope and Steffi. She wanted to check on Liam herself. They all hope he'll wake over soon. Steffi says they love him so much. Bridget learns Kelly and Beth don't know anything. Steffi says they see Aunt lose him. Grace comes by and wants to examine Liam herself. She urges Steffi and Hope to go join the others. In the hallway, Bill tells Ridge and Taylor he wants to see his son. He has no defenses. Getting Luna out of captivity was stupid and he'll remorse it for the rest of his life. He just hopes losing his son won't be his discipline. I've to see my son. Ridge Bill B&B. Ridge harangues that Liam should wake up and see Bill, the man who unleashed Luna on the world. Taylor tells Bill that he's not alone, Steffi and Hope are with him. Raging, Bill smothers that he won't be kept from his son. Ridge follows him as he storms off. Brooke appears and Taylor tells her Liam was shot by Luna. Taylor Brooke B&B. In an empty room, Ridge shoves Bill and tells him that Liam was shot because of him. He hollers at him to do the right thing for his son for formerly. Ridge tells Bill that Liam nearly failed because of him. He's part of their family too, however, he'll rip him to shreds if his granddaughter loses her daddy. Bill says he wouldn't have to, there'll be nothing left of him. Ridge Bill B&B. Ridge harangues about Bill being arrogant and allowing the rules don't apply to him. He has no moral compass. His family knows he's not able of love and respect. He'll always choose himself and that's why he'll end up alone. He tells him to go be alone. Liam doesn't need him or his interpretation of guilt. Bill aloud. He'd a read on the situation with Luna. Ridge asks how he could trust a person who killed 2 people in cold blood and smiled about it. He accuses Bill of not minding what happened. Bill shakes his head. There's no reason for what he's done. Ridge tells him there's nothing he can do, perhaps supplicate that Liam makes it. However, Billy boy, this guilt is going to eat you alive if he doesn't. In the hallway, Brooke learns from Taylor that Luna is dead and gasps, "Oh my God." Taylor says Liam saved Steffi's life. Hope and Steffi join them and modernize them on Liam. Ridge and Bill reappear, and Hope asks Bill what he's still doing there. Bill's there for his son. Hope tells him he's in that sanitarium bed due to his sick preoccupation with Luna. She wants him to leave. Bill won't leave his son. Hope harangues that he won't gain their sympathy. He doesn't earn it, especially from Liam, not when he's dealing with a brain excrescence. Bill grunts, "What?" Hope reveals that Liam has been floundering with cancer this entire time. Bill B&B. Bill learns Liam didn't tell him about his condition, and Steffi snarks that he presumably would have told him to man up and get over it. Bill rails, "What are you talking about? This cannot be true." Hope tells him indeed if Liam survives the firing, the excrescence is inoperable. Bill rolls. In Sheila's sanitarium room, she digests the news that Luna failed in recovery despite Lee and Bridget doing everything they could. Finn urges her to concentrate on her own recovery. Effects could have been a lot worse. Lee enters and asks to speak to Finn intimately. They leave and Deacon tells Sheila he's sorry, he knows she wanted to help Luna in some way. Sheila knows her granddaughter hurt people she loves. She just wouldn't hear and now she's gone. Sheila feels like a piece of her failed with her. Sheila tells Deacon she wanted to believe Luna could turn her life around. Deacon says Sheila saved Steffi's life. He's so proud of her for defending Finn's woman. Lee asks Finn to be honest with her about Luna. How do you really feel about your son's death? She promises not to judge. You don't have to pretend that this isn't complicated. Finn agrees it's complicated, he's just trying to reuse all of it. Her life was wasted. It was full of unhappiness and trauma. His sprat grew up like that, so how could he not feel commodity? On the other hand, his woman could be dead. The study of her being close to Hayes makes him sick. And Liam Lee urges her son to let Luna go. Deputy Chief Baker enters and tells them that Luna pulled a gun on the schoolteacher at the academy too. However, she's going back to captivity and no way getting out, if she survives. Finn says she's dead. Bridget frets about him not waking up yet. Grace knows this is a particular matter for her. Go be with your family. Formerly alone, Grace leans over Liam and says, "We see I ain't lose you, Liam. We see I ain't lose you." She seems frantic or stressed out. Bill struggles to comprehend that Liam has brain cancer, and kept it from him. Hope says, "Do you really need to ask why?" Bill says he'd do everything in his power to save his son. He knows that. Steffi says he's selfish and only cares about himself. That's why Liam didn't tell him. Bill argues that's not true. He'd lay down his life for his boys. Hope complains that he made Liam feel he wasn't good enough. Bill cries that they just had an amazing discussion together. "My son isn't going to die." Steffi says he'd more supplicate that he doesn't. If she has to tell her son her father's gone because of his selfish asininity, he wouldn't have to lay down his life. Just also, Bridget and Finn appear, all smiles. Dr. Buckingham just let them know that Liam is starting to respond. Steffi and Hope rush off. Taylor leverages Ridge, and Brooke shoots a look at Bill. Grace tells Steffi, Hope and Finn that he's responding to stimulants. Steffi and Hope maintain with him to wake up and he cracks open his eyes. They rush to his side as he tries to concentrate on their faces. "Hey," he croaks. Hope and Steffi are suffused with relief. "Thank God you're back." We got Poppy and Sheila's veritably different responses to Luna's death. Meanwhile, Bill learned what happened to Liam. We went through the 5 stages of grief. Lee was angry at Poppy for her cold-hearted response to her son's death. The Forresters were angry at Bill for wanting to see his son, indeed though he was allowed to. Poppy accepted the fact that Luna was 6 spaces under. As for Bill, he feels remorse for the harsh words he told Liam. He recalls their delicate fight and tells him that he needs to stand up for himself and act like a man. All he wanted was to see his son, and the Forresters wouldn't let him. Steffi told Bill to leave the sanitarium as if she possessed it. Her father, Ridge, and her mama, Taylor, stood by her as she took it upon herself. Bill has every right to see his son despite what happened. He's obviously feeling remorse for everything that went down. Where does that leave Bill's relationship with Liam? Sheila had to find out the verity for herself. Deacon learned through Finn, who visited her sanitarium room. He to partake the grim news. Sheila might be in denial for a bit since she assumed Luna made it through surgery. But we know who's presently in the denial stage. That's Lee. She was the bone who participated the news about Luna's death. But it has us wondering. Is Luna really dead? Or is she hiding her down? And what for? Lee believes that Luna has an alternate chance at life. Perhaps the wrong person is dead. It's possible that Liam is on his deathbed since he's lying unconscious. This isn't a good sign. Luna could be the bone who survived surgery after all. Steffi witnessed Luna being shot during a struggle for a gun. Will Steffi get through seeing Liam defying Finn's son, and being shot in the casket? Sheila failed to wrest Luna's armament from her grasp, making her the first firing victim. Steffi was preoccupied with dressing Sheila's bottom just as Luna prepared to fire at Steffi and admonished her for shooting her grandma. Liam burst into the line of fire and soon became a victim himself. After Luna shot him in the casket, he managed to snare the gun and fire back. When Liam was gravely injured, one would have anticipated that Steffi would be melee. In a fit of wrathfulness, Steffi might have beaten Luna and taken the armament from her. Liam, not having anything left to lose and saying so, shot Luna with her own gun before Steffi had the chance. Finn eventually heeded to Sheila's hopeless phone dispatches. This situation could have evolved into a moment where Steffi hovered to shoot if Luna approached any near, but she was formerly down when Finn got there. He eventually heeded to Sheila's numerous hopeless phone dispatches. Luna was blindsided when Liam, with blood pouring from his casket, took her down. Luna is the third case at the sanitarium. Steffi might have demanded explain to Finn that she shot his own son if she was indeed the bone responsible. Finn will hopefully comprehend the situation, especially given how far Luna has fallen into chaos. Considering the incidents involving Sheila and Liam, Finn should realize that Steffi acted out of necessity to defend herself. Will Luna live or Luna die, and will Sheila eventually be redeemed? Then's where it gets interesting. We've learned that one projectile victim is doubtful to survive the surgery, and the rearmost spoiler hints suggest that it might be Luna. Considering Steffi was comforting Sheila and realized she was shot trying to save her life, Sheila might eventually be redeemed. Indeed, though Liam is anticipated to be in a coma for some time, he'll ultimately recover from this experience, and Sheila seems to be fine away from losing an alternate toe. Luna looks like she might face a serious outgrowth, but could it just be a deceiving twist? With evidence that Luna will still be on the show in September, this might suggest that her death isn't genuine, or she could return as a ghost, or her death be faked.